So you'll want to start with a purple monochromatic split cake, and I'm using Tag Black Iris. I don't really want the white, so I'm using a 1/2 inch flat brush, picking up a little bit of the black and just going into the purple. I'm going to start out by painting the left and right sides of the Minion's head. And then I'll just take the lighter purple corner of my brush to fill in the middle of his face. And there's his bottom lip. Now I'm going to rinse this out and take my Chameleon large blending brush. I'm just going to get it a little bit damp, no paint on it. And we're just going to use this to kind of blend together any gaps that are missing and feather out the edges. Now I'm going to take a makeup remover wipe and just remove a spot of paint where I'm going to put the eyes. This makes sure that the eyes are nice and white. And there's my Nerf dart tool I showed you in the yellow Minion video. Make sure you check that out. I'm going to use that to just stamp on the silver goggle. Now I just missed my white and use the foam dauber end to stamp in the center of his eye. And I'm going to take my fine round brush and use a little bit of white to add those teeth right above his bottom lip. And they actually should be different sizes, so don't worry about matching. This purple Minion has a heavy eyelid, so I'm going to add a little purple just over the top half of the white circle. And then we're going to finish off the top of his head here with some crazy hair. Just using my number 2 round brush and flicking from the center out to give him some crazy purple hairdo. And I'm going to add a little bit of a darker purple as well, just to give it a little bit more depth and contrast. Rinse that out and we'll do some black details. Outline his eye and give him a pupil. Go around his goggle. And finish off those little details. Now I'm going to use this BAM number 1415 skull splatter stencil, covering up the skull part. We're just going to use that splatter area. And I'm going to apply my paint with this Paintertainment Mini Kabuki stencil brush. Works really great to get into little details on stencils. I'm loading this up with red, and no, it's not blood. This is jelly, because purple Minions shoot jelly guns. So we're going to just add a little bit of that splatter off to the side. Again, we're not even using the skull portion of the stencil. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Now I'm going to take my Chameleon small blending brush, just get it a little wet, and a tiny bit of red, and we're going to blend that jelly right up to the edges of the Minion here, so it looks like it's going behind him. Now we'll rinse that out, and I'm going to switch back to my fine round brush with a little maroon to add a little bit of texture and shading to our jelly. This is strawberry jelly. It's a little bit chunky, and we want to show some texture. And of course a little white to make it shiny. And to finish it off, I'm just going to add a few more highlights just all around the design. we're all finished. What do you think, Toby? Thanks for letting me paint you today. Happy painting, everyone.